Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today we have got the final round of fixtures in the Bristol Street Motors group stages as we're into Oakwell for Barnsley versus Doncaster Rovers. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the match day vlog itself, and we've been on a new ground on the channel for this season. We're going to rate the ground, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get started, could I ask a huge favour from you all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video whether you're an old or new viewer. Let's aim for 50 likes on this video. But anyway, enough about that, let's head into my pre-match thoughts. So let's start this off with the table then, and Barnsley currently play in League 1 and they're currently in 7th place out of 24 teams, just outside the playoffs after 6 wins, 4 draws and 3 defeats. Whereas Doncaster Rovers currently are in League 2 and are in 4th place out of 24 teams, so just outside the automatic promotion places, in the playoff places after 8 wins, 2 draws and 4 defeats. So Barnsley's last result was a 2-0 away win at Shrewsbury Town, so they're now unbeaten in the last 3 games, of which they have won 2 of them. So it's not been a bad start for Barnsley, to be fair, just outside the playoffs as of now. They've had a few mixed results, a few maybe that they felt we should have won but maybe only got a point from, but like I say, they've hit a bit of form recently. They're just outside of the playoff places and I'm sure they'll be looking to get themselves in the playoffs sooner rather than later. And as for my team, Doncaster Rovers, our last result was a 2-1 away win at Bradford City, and if you want a response from that defeat to Bromley in midweek, that was a perfect response. I thought we were really good, very, very good. I mean, in the first half, you know, we weren't quite putting them chances away, and you kind of thought maybe, you know, maybe similar to the Bromley game, but luckily in the second half we started putting our chances away and we got 2 goals pretty quickly from Molyneux and Sharp, and yeah, that is how you bounce back from that poor display on Tuesday. And like I said, we've got a bit of a break from the league now as we've got this game in the EFL Trophy and then the FA Cup at the weekend against Barrow, so hopefully, like I said, we can keep those wins coming after these cup games. So moving into this competition then, and we are in one of the northern groups of the EFL Trophy, and Barnsley are already out of this competition. They're in bottom place, having lost both of their games so far, losing 3-2 at home to Manchester United under 21s and then 2-0 away at Huddersfield Town. And as for us, we're currently in 2nd place, and as long as we win, we will be guaranteed a place in the next round. So far we've had a 2-1 win at home to Huddersfield, and then we drew 3-3 to Man United's under 21s and then lost on a penalty, which means we picked up a bonus point and they picked up 2 points, as we both got a point for a draw and then they got an extra point for the penalty win. So I think that brings me on nicely to my prediction then. So Barnsley are going to get the first points of this group stage, or Rovers are going to secure the place in the knockout stages. My prediction is, I think Rovers are going to do it here. I mean, Barnsley's not really got a lot to play for, so I'd imagine there won't be many first teams in there. I'd imagine it's maybe players who aren't getting a lot of games and quite a lot of youngsters. Whereas I feel like we'll put out a decently strong squad because, like I say, we'll want to get through to the next round. So I feel like we'll have enough here and I think we're going to do it. So my prediction is Barnsley 0, Doncaster Rovers 2. Anyways, that is it for my pre-match thoughts then. So it's my 3rd visit to Oakwell in total. The last time I went there was 11 years ago, and I didn't realise this, I completely forgot about this. I actually uploaded a clip from that game onto YouTube. The clip's no longer up there anymore, but basically it was a Ross Turnbull penalty save, so that should be overlaying it now on your screen. But yeah, that was my last visit to Oakwell, and this is how long ago it was. That was a game where John Ryan resigned as chairman. So yeah, it's been a fair while since I've been to Oakwell, but I do really like this ground, and especially the away end, so let's make our way over there. So without further ado, let's head on over to Oakwell and see how tonight's game goes. Didn't realise Mike Tyson were here. Might kick off. Here come the teams. Come on, you Reds. We're underway. Come on, Rovers. Probably is.
Yeah. One, two.
One.
You have.
Oh, again. Go on.
Luke Molyneux, of course. Yes. Oh, Ben Close.
Go on.
Go on. Ben Close only scores from there.
Oh, go on. Oh.
Taunting.
Oh, shit.
Well done, Ian. I wish you'd use your hands though.
Go on. And our literally last kick of half time, 1-0 to Rovers.
That'll be our three fans. I didn't see it, and even I know that didn't happen. Yeah, anything in it.
Oh.
They didn't really.
Go on. Go and book it for 9 then. Back. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Antics Rovers, number 15,
He slides in front of his dad.
100%. Wait.
Keep that in. That woman
Take that.
it. Yeah. That's not very nice, is it? Clicky, clicky.
Oh, shit.
Why is he running for?
red sponsor.
No, he got Luke to beat him.
Pull them all.
I know I should. Chloe, I can hear Kitty slagging on.
Shoot!
You have a shot.
Oh! Come on.
No, it's Emmanuel, isn't it? That's too many.
Come on.
Doncaster Rovers, number 21, Camille Hurst.
The workman only had a time for us like either, so I don't think they'll be the time. It's it.
He has. That's yours, which I think is a bit strange.
Go on.
Go on.
Shoot!
Oh. Oh. Go on.
Finish it.
Shoot!
Oh.
Against Bailey.
He will. Oh! Get out of the way. Yay!
Full time 3-1 to Rovers. Sees us through to the knockout stages.
Yay, Sarah, Sarah, whatever.
He's Grant McCann with his little lad. Bless him. To be fair, I think he's been Barnsley's best player as well tonight. He's got a good future ahead of him, that kid.
Okay, so we just got back from the match at full time. It's finished Barnsley 1, Doncaster Rovers 3, and that win means Rovers go through to the knockout stages of the EFL Trophy. So good performance there, all in all. Good to get a few players who needed minutes, a chance to go out there and impress McCann. And like I say, Barnsley, they had a few first teamers, but mainly, like I say, fringe players and youngsters, including Grant McCann's son, who, to be fair, I thought he was probably their best player. He looked pretty good and had a few chances, made a few clearances, and definitely wanted to impress his dad, and I'm sure he did that. But yeah, in terms of us, we looked the better team, but we did have the better team out, to be honest with you, and we took the lead with literally the last action of the first half. Joe Inside getting a nice header into the goal to make it 1-0 at half time, and then it was 2-0, and that had been coming as well. Harry Clifton scoring the second goal, and then Barnsley got a goal back. It kind of came out of nothing, to be honest with you. Just header into the bottom corner, but not really had many chances up to that point, to be honest, and made it a bit nervous. But then not long after that, we got the third goal with Kyle Hurst with a very good finish indeed. And to be honest, after that third, they could have scored a few more. Molyneux looked really impressive when he came on. He created the third goal, and he created a lot more chances, had quite a few shooting opportunities, but it wasn't meant to be tonight. But good performance overall, and once again gives McCann a bit of a headache because there were some good performances in that team who to pick on Saturday in the Cup, and you'd think he'd maybe rotate it a bit again with that, playing some different players in that. We had been a cup game, and then back to league action against Notts County the following Saturday. So yeah, good night all in all, through to the next round of the competition, and a good away day at Barnsley. So I suppose all that's left to do is rate the ground. Okay, it's time for Rate the Ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each new ground we visit in this season, we're giving rating on 5 different categories. So we have got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table of all the other grounds we have been to this season. So this time is the turn of Barnsley. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Going to start with pre-match then. That's what is there to do before the game. So we parked up and went straight in. The concourse is pretty good, to be fair. You've got it's quite a big open area. You've got where you can go inside, and you can very easily get outside as well. And you've got a big area that you can stand out in as well. But in terms of near the ground, there's not a lot within close proximity of it. You've got the town centre about 20-25 minute walk away, but I've heard it's not very away fan friendly, to be honest with you. They don't let you in a lot of places. So yeah, not too much around the ground, to be honest with you. So pre-match is going to get a 2 out of 5. Next we've got catering then, and we've got pretty much everything you kind of expect to get at the football. They do draft pints, bottles, quite a big range of food, to be honest with you. And I got a £1/4 cheeseburger, and the burger didn't look that good, to be honest with you, when I got it, but it did taste pretty nice. So yeah, it's one of them. I think it was quite expensive as well. It was $6.50 for the burger, $6.50 for pint, and the balls were actually the same price as the draft as well. So that was a bit surprising, but I'd say probably about average for what you'd expect at a League One ground. So I'm going to go 2.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and I'm a big fan of Oakwell. It's definitely one of my favourite League One grounds. I love it, Wayne. It's a big single-tiered stand. You can get about 5,000-6,000 in there. You've got, to the right of that, you've got a very old, but you don't get many of them stands around anymore. And then the other 2 stands are pretty nice as well. This is definitely one of my favourite League One grounds. It's going to get a 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got atmosphere. To be fair, our fans tried to make a few songs. It didn't really carry too well, and Barnsley were already out of this competition, so we didn't have too many. If it were a league game, I'm sure it'd get higher, but I've got to go off what I saw today, and it's going to get a 1.5 out of 5. And finally, we've got overall enjoyment. It's been decent, to be fair. Got to see a good performance from the Rovers. Got to see a few players who wouldn't always see in the first team squad, and we got through to the next round. So an enjoyable day overall. It's going to get a 3.5 out of 5. That gives Barnsley a total score of 14 out of 25, which puts them into 24th place, which seems quite low, but if it were a League One game or, you know, a different cup game, I'm sure it would have been a lot higher than that. I think the atmosphere laid down, but, you know, it's the Mickey Mouse Cup, so, you know, it's never going to score high, but I always enjoy coming to Barnsley. It's been way too long, 11 years since I last went, so good to come back and good to see us win for the first time since I've been to Oakwell. But yeah, an enjoyable night overall, and I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're around here, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, whether you're an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated, and it goes a long way to helping the channel grow. Also, remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. And the next video on the channel is going to be on Friday night. We've got Ilkley Town versus Harrogate Railway Athletics. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.